Maya Lin by Alex Chang. Maya Lin was born in 1959 and raised in a small town in Ohio. Her parents immigrated to the U.S. from China before she was born. Her father was in academics before he left China, then started ceramics after he got to the U.S. Lin was always interested in learning anything she could. Her mother wanted her children to go into something that challenged them intellectually. Lin's family was more focused on intellectual success rather than career or money, which is different from a lot of Chinese families. Lin spent a lot of time creating art with her father and eventually realized she was more like him than she had thought. In college, she began studying architecture, but realized she was spending more of her time on her art, so she chose to combine them both. She has created many works in her life that all have a different influence on her and other people as well. Maya Lin went to Yale and created the Vietnam Memorial for a class project. Her design was a black V-shaped wall that would be engraved with the names of the soldiers. She later decided to enter it into the design competition for the memorial. She didn't think that she would win. The contest was anonymous, and she thinks that if people had known her age, that she was a girl, and that she was Chinese, she might not have won. After Lin ended up winning, she faced a lot of criticism for her design. Many people didn't like it, and her name was kept out of the dedication. After Yale, Lin continued to create many more works all over the nation rather than be discouraged by the criticism of the memorial. There is a documentary about her, and she wrote a book. Maya Lin combines art and architecture in her work and pursued a career in both. She makes large site-specific works as well as smaller studio works. Her work encourages people to think of a bigger picture and be more aware of the world around them. She completed her work, Ghost Forest, in the same year as her husband's death. She created Ghost Forest to show the importance of preserving and restoring habitats. When we do work on preserving habitats, we help preserve biodiversity. The environment is very important to Lin and one of the main focuses of her art. She also tries to explore how we relate to landscapes. There are several places where her art has been featured. She has had many projects as well. Her art has been in many galleries and museums. She has learned a lot about topographies and geography while pursuing her art. Many of her large projects come from the request of nonprofit organizations. I really like that she cares about the environment and works with nonprofit organizations. Maya Lin has an interest in rivers, and it inspired her series of rivers. She made them to try and help people see the river as a whole instead of just the little part that they are aware of. Lin thinks that art is a very important way of expressing ourselves. When beginning a work, Lin starts by writing about it. She writes about her goals for the pieces. She also studies and researches before she starts a piece. Her main focus in her work is the environment. It is something that has been important to her for a very long time. She wants to use her art to help bring awareness and create change. Maya Lin has many works in her exhibition, A Study of Water. She has always been inspired by waves and water. She thinks that being aware of more than just what is right around you is important. Some of her works are focused on wave patterns, and others on the glaciers and how the ice is melting. She is very concerned and fascinated by the ice melting and global warming. She also has works focused on lakes and rivers. She makes rivers out of marbles. They cover the walls or the floor of the places they are made for. She also likes to use silver for water. Lin also has a project called What is Missing. It focuses on teaching about what will be lost if we don't change, as well as what we can do to change.